some areas of West Nile. So mosquitoes do tend to carry very serious illnesses with them. So do you get any animals at your house coming into your house? Like any snakes, like spiders, snake. Or?
Yeah, sometimes the snake. Like if it's hot.
It's hot.
Yeah, and you forget to close the door. They have a chance to get inside and get some cool place.
Yeah, here in my room I haven't really gotten anything yet that I've noticed so far, but I'm sure things will kind of come in at some point, and maybe when the rain starts, some things might come in. And actually, I just kind of joked around with Peter the other day. It looked like we almost had a new director, because we had one vervet monkey just kind of pop its head into the FCC, just kind of looking around. I'd be kind of scared away.
Okay, thank you.
I got asked, do I feel like I'm settling in nicely? Like I say, coming in the first week was a little bit busy and hectic because all the new shows were starting up, the WeLearn, WeChat, WeWalk, so everybody was kind of running around. Then they've been here for quite a while. Like at least I think Herman was here for about 3 weeks before that. I'm not too sure how long Peter was, so they kind of had everything figured out. And so here, just this new guy kind of coming in, they're all running around busy with everything. So things are starting to kind of slow down a little bit, so to speak, and I'm starting to settle in with everybody and become part of the team, which is good. And as for kind of living, I'm settling in pretty nicely, so. Yeah, we got asked what's the FCC stand for. It's the Final Control Center for some of the new viewers kind of tuning in. Sorry about that. Sometimes we'll just use like the letters of various things, because I was kind of wondering that too at the start when I was hired on. I was like, okay, FCC, wonder what that stands for. Yep, it seems like everybody learns as they go, and there's always something new to learn every day here at We, and I'm sure you guys are kind of doing the same, just being on some of the chat rooms, so just learning various things and learning a little bit more about the past of the Wild Earth, because I'm new, but there's been some people that have been with us from the start, which has been really amazing, so.
Yeah, let me check that if there's something there.
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of still quiet with the watering hole, so.
Yeah, it's quiet today.
Oh, and sorry about that. There's another question about the looks like antlion up close. I've never seen one myself. I don't know if Peter's seen any kind of recently in the areas or not, but we'll have to ask him about that. And maybe if he's kind of watching in his room, he might stop by a little bit to say hello. And if he's not watching in his room, yeah, he's probably up in a tree somewhere. Nah, just joking. You guys are always joking about that, him climbing trees, which, yeah, basically does love trees, which is kind of great. He does kind of get into the habit of that to kind of get a clear picture of everything up above, which is just kind of great.
How far actually in the FCC from the hotel? It's not too far.
It's not too far. We can actually kind of walk there to where the other day Peter did walk there to kind of fix the windshield on one of the microphones that the baboons had taken down. I really can't really say of the distance. Sorry about that, but it's not that bad. So. We're still working on that, and she just asked, has anybody been able to kind of change the color of the names on the chat room? Because as you guys can see, it's kind of like a light gray or a light blue of the names that it's really kind of hard to read. I think we're still working on that. I'm not too sure who does some of that, so we've let them know, and hopefully soon we'll get that fixed, because it is hard to read. They should kind of have it reversed, because if you guys notice, when you type something, your name comes out in bold and blue, whereas everybody else's is still that light color. I think they should just switch that around if possible. Actually, I haven't really seen Peter's Pond myself. Everybody talks about it, so I'll try and get there at some point this weekend. If it's close by, I might also take my camera out at night and to see what kind of life is out there, including some of the mosquitoes, which I'm sure are probably going to be out there as well. I'm sure that if the pan gets filled with water, some more animals might come out to drink, because there's more of it around. So.
Who does all the cooking from you guys? Anyone doing some cooking himself?
The evenings we go so it's just kind of basically 4 of us in camp that live here, and so we just kind of share the cooking duties. So typically it's just we have a fire going, and we just have a braai, which is the same thing as a barbecue or grilling, to where we just put a grate over the fire at one point to heat it up, and then get the coals and put it on this concrete slab and just kind of cook whatever meats we have, and that's typically what we have to eat for dinner. And so we all just kind of take turns cooking, and sometimes we'll make various other things like pastas or chicken.
Do we have some photo on the Facebook or YouTube?
On my Facebook, I have a little bit, a few pictures right now of vervet monkeys, as well as, I can't remember if it was Safari or Karula, one of the first few days after we saw her. Pete and I went out and tried to find her, and found her a little bit, and have some pictures up. That's one of the things that we'll be working on a little bit, is taking some more still pictures and kind of posting them up on my Facebook or somewhere else. I might start a blog myself for my family and friends back home, just kind of see some of the pictures, because that's the other thing that everybody said when I came out here is, oh, keep us informed and send us lots of pictures. So I'll try to do that.
Oh, 2 male kudus at Gary. Let's go to Gary now.
Okay. Yeah, we'll still be back here talking, but you guys can kind of take a look at the kudu right now.
Oh, also a tabak.
Oh.
It's nice here.
Yeah. So nice to have some animals at the watering hole right now. And yep, looks like they're all pretty thirsty.
Oh, sorry.
I got asked a question, what do I do when I'm not on a game drive or in the FCC working? Typically, after our kind of game drives, the WeWalk, the WeChat, usually